4 days ago, my trusted Oura ring passed away. Went over the lithium rainbow, probably because I play drums and sometimes I just forget to take it off, so it takes a fair amount of beating. And I love it, it's one of the favorite sleep gadgets. So I just had to go to customer support, and nowadays customer support is all run by AI. But it gave me opportunity to think about what I call passive longevity investments, especially in the context of sleep. Sleep is number one in our 12 pillars of longevity for multiple reasons. Because sleep motivates you to exercise, sleep motivates you to eat better and affects your hunger, sleep affects your mood, affects your productivity, and as we get older, usually sleep breaks down, especially deep sleep. So everything you can do to optimize it is the difference between getting cancer, getting dementia, or living extra 10-20 years, hopefully. So I'm always on the lookout for the best tools, best gadgets, best techniques to improve our sleep. And you might be thinking what best even means. For example, this bed behind me. It's 8 sleep bed. Something Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Brian, what his name, longevity Brian, sleeps on it as well. Does it make it good? Maybe. In my book, good means if it breaks tomorrow, I'll have to replace it. In fact, it actually happened with this bed a couple of years ago. It broke. I couldn't live without it, so it was replaced. Does it make it good? I think so. It has its own downsides. I'm not a big fan of their subscription model. I'm not a big fan of their automated sleep control. I prefer to set up my own control manually. And of course, I'm not a big fan of the price. But here's where this concept of longevity investments come in. For example, I can spend 20 grand on kitchen renovations. And for maybe an hour a day, I'm going to enjoy that kitchen. But if we think about it, you probably, like me, spend most of your time in this kind of room, in the bedroom, on your bed. So this bed gives you a leverage. Spend 8 hours each day on it, unlike kitchen or office. And every little tool which can improve your sleep times that 8 times every day suddenly becomes significantly more valuable than a kitchen renovation. And it's not like it's costing 20,000, it's much cheaper. And suddenly, in the context of the whole house you live in, it becomes an investment into your own health. My second tool is actually not that expensive. Yeah, what's good, right? I'm also going to rate it from the most expensive to the least expensive and to the free, because price might affect good and best as well. My second tool, which I use in the bedroom and in the office where I spend a lot of time, because also leverage, is significantly cheaper. And let me just use my phone to show it to you. I'm sensitive to dust mites, I'm sensitive to pollen, so in every room, hello, I have this guy, air purifier, HEPA filter. It filters out all the bacteria, all the dust, all the microplastic, and all it needs is filter replacement every few years. So I consider it a great investment. Next on the list is Oura ring. I use it every day, obviously, because it motivates me. It motivates me to do better by myself, to exercise more, I can use it to track my sleep quality and do a lot of experiments, which I do on this channel. I can see how food affects me, how exercise in the evening affects me, how different supplements affect my sleep. So it's kind of valuable, and it keeps me honest. If I, let's say, drink 1 beer, I'm fine. I drink 2 beers sometimes, and so kind of pushes back on my good habits, which I absolutely love. Yes, it also has freaking paid subscription, but it's focused on sleep. Unlike all other rings on the market, this one is sleep dedicated. I don't care all that much about their calculated scores, but I do care a lot about resting heart rate and heart rate variability. So when it broke, I went to that AI support, and here's the silver lining of paid subscription. I was sent a replacement within 2 minutes. I just said, my battery is acting up. Bam. We checked your battery, your new replacement is on its way, and 2 days after, bam, it's on me. Next piece is unbreakable, practically. If you manage to break it, let me know. And it affects the sleep quality big time as well. And I don't have an affiliate link for Oura Ring, but I do have 7 discounts for friends and family left. So if you ever decide to get yourself one, message me here or on our free Patreon, and I'll send you the link if I have one available. I do have, however, affiliate link for 8 sleep mattress. And if you decide to try it, they have this free try, free return program. Please use our link. It will give us a little kickback, you little discount, and it's going to be win-win for everyone. Because we are creatures of the dark and cold. When you sleep, your bedroom should be dark and cold. And the easiest way to make sure that it's dark and slightly isolated from the street, you probably already saw it, is blackouts. And they can be done in all kinds of flavors, very cheap to install. So it can be curtains, can be blinds up and down. Definitely get one if you don't have it. And the cheap one, or the cheapest one, free one, on the same darkness page, you see that paper covering my HEPA filter. I just blocked out every bright LED sources in the bedroom, and it's a very cheap way to make it darker. There is no cheaper way, unfortunately, to make it cooler, which is also very important for the deep sleep. And that's why I use 8 sleep bed. And if you want to learn more about it, especially if you have a partner who is not on the same temperature page as you, check this video next, where our adventure with 8 sleep is well described, how it leaked, what we did about it, and you'll learn a few things, hopefully. Living is smart, aging is bad. I'll see you there.